time, classified ads, broadcast promotion. Do a voice broadcast and send out to 250 past clients or prospects from a list that you can acquire through all sorts of different means. If that's not in your world ethical, or if that's not right, depending upon where you are, okay, well, what about do a direct mail piece? Okay, so do a broadcast direct mail piece out to 1,000 people. Send out an email to 500,000 people. You can do that for about $1,500. The lists stink, and you're not going to let it get a lot of click-throughs.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is you're touching 500,000 people. Something should stick. That being said, I'll tell you this: you're far better off to spend some more money on a good list, right? But you get what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we're trying to save some dough and basically make some noise and get some attention, right? So broadcast promotion can be huge. A voicemail message. What does your voicemail message say? Okay, most people say, sorry, I'm not in, leave a message, right? Well, that's a great opportunity for you to promote your upcoming seminar, your latest promotion, a testimonial from a happy client. Your voicemail message can be a great way for you to promote, right? Merchandising. So again, basically people wearing your t-shirts with your logo and a cool slogan. Sometimes they get these t-shirts and it's their favorite t-shirt, right? And just think of the beer companies of the world. Right? Like guys get these t-shirts and it becomes their favorite t-shirt and they wear it to hockey and to baseball and to football and to footy and whatnot, and all of a sudden they're super pumped up about it. So, or they're super excited about this particular t-shirt. They love it. Well, great promotion. So what are you doing to merchandise? And not only does merchandising create you interest, but you can charge. If you put together some high level merchandise, you can charge for it. So now it's not low cost, no cost. It's you make money off of it. Right?
Yeah.
Another thing you can do is create a 1-800 recorded message. Okay. Some people don't want to phone your phone number because they're worried they're going to get a salesperson trying to sell them something. Okay. Well, create a 1-800 recorded message and put something powerful in them to close the deal. Right. Okay. Small business publication. So small business publication, something like, the coffee news, there's the good morning news, there's a whole number of them. This is when you walk into Taco Time and you walk in and there's a small little publication with ads on either side and some information down the center. Basically promote there. It costs you next to nothing. The commitment's very, very little. If it brings you in one client, it probably pays for itself. If that client refers 3 people, becomes a good client, it works out, when you factor in lifetime value of a customer, it works out, to be the smartest decision you could ever make. But again, it's like people on the weekend go out and they spend $300 on the family for entertainment.
Yeah. But
they're not willing to invest $300 in a promotion for their company that could create a situation where they never cold call again. Right? No weird? But anyway, so, take a little bit of a punt on some advertising. But again, don't, go and bet the farm on it.
Yeah.
Start slow. So start in a small publication, test some headlines and some offers. And once it starts working, you go into you can work towards the dailies. We have a particular client, Paul Neal, where he started running these small little ads in Good Morning News. They cost him, $50, $100 a pop, right? He tested the headlines. He tested the offers. The ads got bigger. They went into trade publications. He now spends thousands of dollars a day to promote his system in the large dailies across Canada. Right? Not bad. But he started on $10, $50, $100 ads.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing here. So again, advertising, it's an acquired taste, right?
Okay.
You need to be able to, you got to start somewhere, perfection. Okay, so an outdoor sign, right? So don't go and blow $5,000 on an ad because, the advertising salesman said it's a good idea. Yeah. I'm here telling you it's not. Spend a little bit, take a little bit of a risk, test the results, and move forward from there. Okay, so an outdoor signage. Outdoor signage, again, can be, super profitable. In fact, if you have a retail space, you have a bricks and mortar business, you want to put a sign out the front and just watch what happens. And by the way, the sign shouldn't promote something, the name of your company. It needs to be the benefit of coming in and doing business with you, like a powerful promotion, right? But outdoor signage can do amazing things for somebody with a brick and mortar type situation. So outdoor signage, a trade show. Trade shows can work masterfully. Again, but you need to go with a plan. What you want to do, you go to a trade show, you got to think of this. Basically, people walk up. First of all, what do you do before the trade show and who do you promote to, right? What do you do during the trade show to acquire coordinates and do business? And then very importantly, what do you do after the trade show to follow up with the people that you met, right? So it's a three-pronged attack. Notwithstanding, at the actual trade show, you need to have a way to bring them to the table, a way to speak to them at the table, and a way to send them off from the table, right? So it's sort of a bit of a three-pronged attack again, okay? Super powerful and something you want to think about. So trade shows you can do really, really well. Here's a promotion we did at a trade show. We're crazy. So we're business coaches and we didn't, we're looking for extra business. And essentially we had like somebody, developing websites who he was looking for business. We went to him and said, look, do you want to make $20,000? And he said, yes. So here's what you do. You need to provide us $500 websites free of charge. And basically as many as what we say makes sense, but we're not interested in wasting your time.
Okay.
They said, okay. Well, when somebody came to the trade show, basically we had an application, not so much just, basically, do you want a free website? Enter our draw. In order for them to enter the draw, they had to ask some questions. And the questions looked like, do you have a website? If you don't have a website, do people make money online in your industry? And are you making money online in your industry? If they answered those questions correctly, which basically they didn't have a website, or they had a website that wasn't earning them money within the industry, guess what? They magically got one of our free websites, okay? Because anybody who can potentially make money online is not going to spend $500. They're probably going to spend, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, because it's basically like money at a discount if you know how to sell it properly, right? Like, why would you not put together a half decent website when there's a possibility of earning all this income?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So at the trade show, so prior to that, we had a game plan to give away free websites, but the free websites were going to be given away to our target market, the people that we ideally wanted to do business with. Okay, and do you think those people that took it on, do you think they took $500 websites?
Yeah.
They did, but do you think they went with 500? Do you think they upsold them to 1,000, 2,000, 5,000? Yeah, absolutely. So how much do you think they made on the promotion? Let's put it this way. They didn't give many free websites away, and they made a reasonable sort of income out of the promotions. You see how it can work.
Yeah.
But if you just go to the trade show and start talking about websites, you're just going to end up with longer hair and extra a couple grays in your beard, right? Not a good game plan. So trade show, thinking about that. If you go with a plan, it can work very well. Networking is the exact same thing. You need to go with a game plan. Like, I personally wouldn't go to a networking group if I didn't, I would go, but if I was looking to ramp up my business as a low cost, no cost promotion, I would go with a free offer. Okay, to every event that I went to, and I would change up the offer so they didn't get stale.
Yeah.
Okay, and you give away education, you give away reports, you give away teleseminars, you give away webinars, you give away education, you give away an interview with someone, you give away a DVD, right? So you give away something, right? So pretty powerful. But you go to a networking group, again, if you want to, step one of any sales process dictates you need to build rapport. People buy off people they like, and people like themselves.